What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis, and we are back with yet another video. And today I wanted to talk about Castor Maritime Stock because of this article that came out by Investor Place. And a lot of the things that they're talking about in this article are things that I agree with. Of course, if we just very quickly look at CTRM stock, holy crap, the market is getting a beat down today, and we are just becoming accustomed to it at this point. We are numb to this stuff now, right? Because this thing, if we look at the 1 month chart, we saw this kind of wacky thing that happened late February, early March, and again, it looks like we might be doing the same song with a different dance here with the stock market. This is not just happening to CTRM alone. A lot of our stocks are red today. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk about this article because it got me excited. Of course, as always, what I'll do is go through the article, give some of my own commentary here on the side, and then we'll take a look at the stock, take a look at what I think are the reasonable price targets for this stock, and what I'm doing with my shares personally. So if you're new around here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the growing family of investors. You guys have been showing me crazy support recently, and I really appreciate it. Please throw a thumbs up on this video so we can get it out to more people, and comment down below about CTRM. Let's get right into it. Another run for $2 is possible for Castor Maritime stock. I love it. Now, obviously, this article is going to talk about a lot of things, but let's keep in mind that this thing was kind of pushed hard by Reddit. Shout out the Reddit folks. At the same time, though, we have to look at this stock fundamentally, and it is one of those ones that I like just based off of fundamentals. A, it's a way to really diversify our portfolio in a stock that is much different than we talk about. B, this thing is sitting at less than $1, which means that it's a company with a pretty small market cap and a company that is still a penny stock, so it has a lot of room to run, and that's why I like the stock personally. Of course, these are just my opinions. Go out and do your own research. But that's why I like this stock. Let's go ahead and get into it. Castor Maritime was founded in 2017 and is known for shipping bulk dry goods internationally via its own vessels. We know all of this. Some traders like to flip CTRM stock for quick gains, evinced by the stock's heavily daily trading volume. We know all of that. It's fine to trade stock for the short term, but there are all other possibilities. In fact, with some due diligence, you might find that Castor Maritime deserves a place in your long-term portfolio. This is what I've been stressing to you guys about CTRM for a really long time. Obviously, you guys can already tell this video is going to be a little bit longer, so if you want to fast forward a little bit, just talk about the price section and what I'm doing with my shares, go ahead and fast forward. It's okay. I completely understand. But I'm trying to, look into this stock a little bit deeper than some of the other people have been talking about it. Guys, when I talk about CTRM, I most definitely don't talk about it in the short term. Like I said, the stock was put on my radar because it built up a lot of hype. There was a lot of swing traders, there was a lot of shorts, things of that nature. But at the same time, I mean, sorry, not shorts. There was a short squeeze when it came to this one. But at the same time, I'm looking at this as a long-term investment for my portfolio personally. Of course, everybody's different. But whenever I talk about this stock, I most definitely don't talk about it in the short term. A closer look at the company's most recently reported financial data will reveal surprisingly strong year-over-year revenue growth. On top of that, recent fleet expansion, this is what we've been talking about almost every single time I do a CTRM video, like literally a week apart, and they'll have like two or three more ships added to their fleet. Recent fleet expansion activity should demonstrate that Castor Maritime is a shipper in hyper-growth mode. This is exactly why I love this stock so much, other than the reason that we've already talked about. These people are always looking to expand. They are seriously in the growth phase of their company. Of course, we'll also address the claim that this is little more than a Reddit stock, which it was, but it's definitely more than that. So let's begin our journey. CTRM at a glance. CTRM stock currently trades at around $1. It's a little bit less than $1 because of the pullback today. This is noteworthy as $1 is psychologically significant level for bulls. Clearing that level with heavy trading volume and keeping it there should help the bulls move on to $2 price target. $2 is reasonable objective as CTRM stock bulls made a run for that target not too long ago, specifically on February 11th before this huge market pullback. They managed to bid the per share price at $1.95, which was really close to $2. Now, do I think that we're going to get back to $2 with CTRM? My personal opinion, of course. Once the market starts to settle down and people start realizing that CTRM is not only a good short-term stock, but an extremely good long-term stock, in my opinion, people are going to start filing in to CTRM and we are going to get to $2 and I believe even beyond that. They talk a little bit about how CTRM was a Reddit stock. We don't really need to get into it. We already know that it kind of was. It was kind of pushed by Reddit pretty hard. There's nothing wrong with that. I love the Reddit community. They are amazing, and I'm a part of that community as well. But other than this being a Reddit stock, we have to also to look at it in terms of being a long-term stock, which I really believe it is, and primarily for this fast-growing fleet argument here. Moreover, the company retains an excellent capital position as Castor reported cash and restricted cash of $38.1 million as of September 2020. This marks an astounding 354% increase over the company's cash and restricted cash positions at the end of 2019. So yes, Castor Maritime is potential Reddit runner, but there's more to the company and the stock than that, and this is what I've been trying to stress to you all. Several recent press releases illustrate the point that Castor's in rapid growth mode, a positive sign the company strives to expand industry presence. We've talked about all of these vessel acquisitions and time charters that we've actually explained pretty well on this channel before. If you're interested in those videos, you can find them on my channel very easily. And here we have the takeaway. Some folks will insist that CTRM stock is just a short-term trading vehicle with short squeeze potential. You can certainly view the stock in this light, 100% agree, but there's more to the story than that. This is where I stand. A deeper analysis should reveal that Castor Maritime is a shipper that's growing its fleet quickly while maintaining a solid capital position. This final takeaway is exactly how I feel about CTRM. Yes, we have that short squeeze potential where people are going to take a little bit of profits off the top, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, folks. But at the same time, all these stocks that we've been talking about that are in hyper growth phase, so Medica, for example, we have to also keep in mind that not only that can we trade this thing in the short term, but we can be long-term position holders as well because the company has fundamentals that are absolutely fantastic. And this article gets at that perfectly, and I think they do a very good job of getting into the nitty-gritty when it comes to CTRM. Now, of course, let's go ahead and take a look at the price of the stock. We're sitting at 95 cents right now. The market has had a little bit of a pullback today. We're down about 6-7% here, and we're sitting at 95 cents. Now, what I think personally, of course, guys, this is all, this is not financial advice. I'm just here to put you guys on my plays and the things that I'm doing personally when it comes to these plays. I think that this stock could very easily hit $2 in the next couple of weeks. Now, of course, I could be wrong. If the market continues to get a beat down, we could be hovering around this $1 mark. And what's crazy is that we could even go lower than that. But I do believe long term that CTRM, Castor Maritime, has a very strong place in the dry bulk shipping. And I believe that their hyper growth is going to get them a lot of good PR. And once the street starts realizing how strong of a company this is that's constantly focused on expansion of their fleet, I think a lot of people will hop on board, no pun intended, when it comes to CTRM. Now, for us guys that have been in this stock for a while now, and some of us that even have positions over $1 like me, what I've been trying to do personally is trying to just average down, get more shares, lower my cost basis for a stock like this because I do think that it has both good short-term and long-term potential, just as that article described. But of course, folks, these are just my thoughts and opinions. For me personally, anything below $1 when it comes to this stock is a buy zone for me. If you can get it closer to 80 cents, the better. 90 cents, I think that's still good. Here at below $1 for my portfolio personally, that's a buy zone for me. But I want to know what you guys are doing in the comment section below when it comes to CTRM. Please go ahead and drop a comment about what you're doing with this stock. Throw a like on this video so we can get it out to more people. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, or maybe you're returning and just forgot to hit that subscribe button. That's okay. All I ask is for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family of investors. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm Rigor Modus. Peace out.